Rolling in the Mist is a series with fantasy violence, mentions of gore, and worst of all, cussing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, live in 5, 4.
Welcome back.
Disgusting. I wanted to do that before we're recording, but you know what? Screw. Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting session of Rolling in the Mist. I'm your master of ceremonies, Kevin Carpenter, and joining me today, as usual, is
Ryan Bravo as Logan Hererro.
And
Bex playing Vidales with jewelry sponsored by my mother.
incredible. And
Damn, that's...
My mother jewelry. She'll love it every time. Pablo Milla as Marty Blanc.
From the 1950s.
From the 19... I've always talked like this, right?
No,
Yeah.
jewelry.
Oh, okay.
yeah, love the glasses pull.
I'm Jason.
As
Jason. As Leland Myers.
God, I love this role-playing game,
Narrative
baby.
twist.
We're not in the game yet. My hours haven't started.
So welcome back, everyone. It's
I
been a
haven't clocked in
little. It's been a little bit since we shot our last episode, as you guys can probably tell by my hair. But it's great to have you all around the table, and what a place for us to stop at last session. Because after you guys did the Mjolnir sledgehammer heist, you all decided to do another heist. This time at what was the full name of this place? The Eden City Natural Museum of Science and Unnatural Phenomenon and in Graffiti and Stuff.
Wow, wait, what was the name of the place? I forgot.
The Eden City Natural Museum of Science and Unnatural Phenomena and Stuff.
We named it that?
We named it that. I think it was like
Damn.
session 8 or something like that.
We're good.
This is technically our first heist. The other one was more of vandalism.
Yeah, we didn't really rob that construction site, right?
Or like destroyed.
We got in a street fight on some scaffolding or something.
Yeah, I guess there's no place to rob if there's no place anymore.
Yeah.
Really, it was more of a mugging because you didn't really steal from the company.
Yeah.
You stole from the guy.
We just took it after
Shoved a
we
man in a bag.
Yeah. We
Saving
stole
his
a man.
life.
I turned into a pterodactyl.
Wait, we stole 2 men. That's right.
stole 2 men.
We stole 2 men, and both of them incidentally
Donnies deep.
named Donnie.
2 Donnies deep.
We're 2 Donnies deep, but we can't turn back.
Can't.
God. So, you guys are now doing the what you guys also called the Moon Goon heist. There was quite a bit where
Damn, I'm so glad you took these notes, man, because
I don't remember.
I learned from my mistakes.
We gave it a name?
We gave it a name. There was a
Moon
whole
Goon
bit
heist.
where we were trying
It
to
was
figure out the
Operation
name of this
Moon
heist.
Goon.
Yeah.
The Moon Goon?
I think
Who wrote that?
I think at one point we had Crater Caper on the back burner, but we went with
good,
that's right.
dude.
I remember
Crater
us
Caper,
arguing
yeah.
about that.
Crater
Yeah.
Caper sounds better.
Well, no, it's Moon Goon now. All right.
Moon
Anyway,
I'm sorry, man. It's been filed.
it's been filed.
You're
It's
gonna
been
have to wait
recorded.
14
It's
business
out,
days.
man. The fans have already heard it. Anyway,
But if the fans know us, they know we're a bunch of hypocrites, and we're gonna go back on that.
yeah. I thought we should have put out a poll.
so Marty Blanc.
Okay.
You heard about these moon rocks being transferred from Helix Labs facilities to the Eden City Science Museum and stuff. And basically there was just kind of enough shady stuff going around these rocks that you figured like, okay, these are probably worth the heist. And also you found a fence in the form of Agent Harvey Studwell, a mysterious man with memory altering abilities who basically made a deal with you. It's like, yeah, if you give me these shady ass moon rocks, I might be able to make it worth your while. And so unbeknownst to the group, you were like, hey, let's steal these moon rocks. I've got a guy. Let's do this.
And he is as I learned behind the scenes, my fence. Right?
Yeah, you learned that term right before we started recording.
Yeah, he's my fence.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
He did a research on his character.
I did.
Did a research.
Research was forced upon me. I didn't know.
Oh, well, you do make a good point. Now that we know this term in the business, perhaps our audience doesn't know.
I'm certain that there's people like myself in the audience who don't know what the fuck a fence is.
Anyway.
We're not a family.
You get some wood and some nails. Oh, it's not that.
But today's
fence.
economy, you can't really build a house, so What's the fence for?
It's basically the person who gets. I'm legit. Like
Okay.
this is legit. This is fucking. You need. It's a person you give your shit to sell on in the underworld and stuff.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, you get illicit
The underworld being the
materials.
streets.
Yeah, the streets is the underworld.
I do have to admit that growing up, I thought the black market was like an actual market with like tents. Like it looked like a flea market.
Black awnings,
Me
black
too.
awnings, selling
everyone's
drugs.
wearing black.
Yo, that could have gone a completely different route.
Anyway, so you guys have been preparing for the heist. Leland, you got a job as a night security guard over at the museum.
Who had better rates and better healthcare than what we do.
Logan, you created small cameras that are around the ground floor of the museum, placed by Corey and Donnie.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But none of you guys used effectively.
Well, actually, with Marty's help, you were able to create imitations of the moon rocks as well as you guys filmed them.
Which
Yes.
I could have done.
Yeah, Leland, I believe you still have all the rocks that you stole from Kenny's. Just in
Oh
case.
yeah, they have like a garden out front
Yeah.
or something.
Just a plan B. He's got all the Kenny's rocks.
Pet rocks.
These rocks.
And so you guys broke into the museum, knocked out the security guard. Sindri took over the cameras.
No, he's a security guard. We knocked out.
There was another security guard.
scientist? I have scientist secure guard on this.
Oh, I think
tag.
you have the badge.
I believe that's card.
Yeah. Uh huh.
You have a card.
I can read card versus guard. I just.
sure?
You know
let's run back the tape. What did
You didn't know
Pablo
what a
say?
fence.
Secure guard on this.
Oh, I
tag.
think you have.
I said card. You're gonna, I swear to
teach
God.
you nothing
I swear to
about
God,
the
if this comes out and you go and you like rewind it, I said card. But I'm just wondering if we knocked out a. It says scientist. So did we knock out a researcher down
No,
here?
I think remember when you went down there with your papoya, you took the card from that scientist.
with my papaya.
Yeah, papoya.
My dad.
Yeah.
Fascia.
Oh, I snagged.
Yeah, didn't you
snagged
snatch
one
the
of these.
Yeah,
security?
you
Yeah.
snatched the security.
That's how we got down here.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I knocked out
Let
the
us
guard.
know in the comments below.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been months.
So you guys went down into the basement of the museum,
Right.
where not only the moon rocks are being held in the Science Museum's lab facilities, but also where a ton of other artifacts and cultural items were stored under sheets and in boxes. And you guys decided to take a little detour on your heist, just like, yeah, we got the time. Let's look around. Maybe there's something else we can pick up. And Corey, you actually found something very interesting, a large bow with these like strange like bone white arrows inside, and it's just like so like powerful, like you can just like feel like the magic coming off of it. But in that moment, Spot let out a bark, and then you guys saw a giant silhouette of a large
Now,
made me look
was
bad.
this now because it's
You made me look
Spike?
bad.
Spot.
because it's Rex. So does that mean it was
Exactly.
Two dogs are normal, and the third one's
third
a
head
human
says
voice.
shit.
One head can talk,
One head
but
can
only
talk.
when it's funny.
Oh, yeah, aren't we? Wait, Pablo, aren't we the dogs?
Are we the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you? The
We
one
like. I think I am the one that talks, and you're the one that
I don't remember. I don't know.
We'll switch
I-
off.
I-
We'll switch
It's
off.
it's Scooby Doo rules. The one head can talk only when it's funny. It is unclear if anyone can understand the head. Anyway,
This kibble is not to my liking.
Oh my gosh.
so it is in that scene where we start this session. You guys are in the dark basement. You are surrounded by these like piles of artifacts, and Corey, we're all in kind of like a slow-mo bullet time, by the way, because there's a lot of like gameplay stuff that's about to trigger.
Yeah.
But
Just like
Corey, in this moment, with the large shadow of some strange boat-like creature now coming in from the other side of the basement, coming towards you, and you hear a reverberating, like growling noise echoing through the walls. What's going through your head?
Tugboat.
Oh my god. This is new. This is different. But it's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. I've got a thing, and I don't know what that is, but this thing might be able to help me with that thing. Oh my god, oh my gosh, I've never used one of these before.
All right.
You probably wondered how I got here.
Corey,
This is me.
record scratch. Corey, you're reaching toward the bow in that super slow-mo. Marty, you were also searching around this basement as well when Corey found the bow. So in sort of like the placement, you're one of like the first people that sees this like giant silhouette moving through like the crates towards you all. The silhouette itself is like, it doesn't look like a tugboat or like a modern boat. It actually looks more like a large like Viking ship, like the kind that you would need like dozens of men paddling in order to move. And at the figurehead, like it's hard to see, but you see this like serpentine, like dragon-like head, and then you start to see its eyes glow with a fiery orange as it moves through the warehouse. Marty, you have an opportunity here. You're
Jump ship.
That's it for this episode of Rolling
everybody. We can't beat that.
That was horrible.
Absolutely horrible.
You see Corey by the crate. You see off in the corner Leland and Logan, who like are just now noticing the silhouette.
Yeah, what are these two fuckers doing?
Well, they're just standing in the warehouse.
We're here.
They're also searching.
all you need to
We
know.
were looking at other shit.
Everyone's looking at crates.
Yeah.
around
They
there.
were all spread
Am I
out.
like on top of a crate? That's why I can see it better.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't
What are you
know
doing
if I
on top
had
of a
higher
crate?
grade.
Yeah.
You
Like,
fucking
I'm
weirdo.
I have the high ground.
I'm picturing like the Indiana Jones warehouse kind
Yeah.
of thing, and they're piled on top of each other. So like to get to some crates, you got to be on top of a crate to
Yeah.
be.
What caught your eye?
Huh?
What caught your eye? A crate?
Ark of the Covenant, that shit out of
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's what I'm saying. The thing that caught your eye was this giant silhouette coming towards you. So
Okay.
you have an opportunity.
All right.
Run.
You can try to sneak over to Corey and maybe try to like quiet the dog down, maybe try to like, get them under some cover in the shadows and perhaps like, sneak her away from this like ship. Or you turn and you see the door to the lab facilities.
For the moon rocks.
Yes.
Damn it. Shit.
Ooh, that's right. He's a snitch.
Damn, man. Shit-eating grin. Making me this fucking conflict.
So
How about we don't do that?
So another thing real quick, there are 3 story tags sort of like in play in this place. There are piles of jingling artifacts that provide cover, but they are difficult to traverse.
Okay.
So whenever those would become relevant in a roll, I'll let you know, and those will give you a bonus or a minus.
Piles of jingling artifacts?
Yeah.
Like
bells?
Well, like,
Coins,
like
sculptures,
All of a
crates.
sudden, every box is filled with chimes.
Yeah. Why is why is there so many loud artifacts in here?
I don't know. Maybe this is a place that's built to have a security system that
So they
reacts
go
on the
with
slightest
chimes.
sound. Yeah, there's a
Bro,
there's a
what
bunch
kind of
antique
museum
chimes.
is this? It sounds like the
One on a budget.
This sounds like the back rooms of a Goodwill.
oh my god.
Just shit laying around.
Top of the
I mean, if this is sponsored by Helix, we already know that they've got some issues.
Fuck. Okay.
They put their money elsewhere.
So there's jingling things all.
Yeah, there's piles of artifacts if you want to like cause a distraction.
Not even like specific items.
Okay. Also, is this boat like floating through the air? How is this moving?
Grinding
Yeah, that's what. See what I mean? I need logistics.
No, it's like
Ooh.
ghostly flying. I think
I'm
he has a
picturing
photo
kind
of
of
it.
Yeah,
like
I
the
remember seeing
rhino
I
from
see it
like
right there.
James and the Giant Peach.
like,
That is
let me
like
double-check
coming
it's
through a
floating.
cloud, just like,
Yeah. I
So
figured
the actual like paddles are like moving, but not like they're being like actually like paddled, but more like they're clawing at the ground.
Are they knocking things over?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
my shit.
Yeah, there's it's also like floating ever present over this like cloud of like steam.
Mist?
Mist that's coming from the bottom of the ship. And as it's like moving around, it's like it's so large, but it's like gliding almost silently, and it's
Do
doing
we
its best
hear
not to like.
anybody on it?
ew.
Do we hear anybody on it?
As you look, you hear the sounds, like a far off echoing of like ancient Vikings.
Howdly doodly.
But Corey and I are the only ones who've seen it.
No,
In a split second moment.
yeah, in this split second moment as we're doing the
This
slow-mo.
is just
yeah.
as we're
It's like,
all becoming aware.
Yeah.
My final thought is, I normally have other people to deal with this.
Marty?
What are you gonna do? Just roll a dice. 6.
You can't just roll a dice.
Yeah, roll a dice for your decision.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Kevin.
You don't know what that is. You don't know what that is.
Really good.
What is this, a 10?
That's a 6.
This is a 6.
So here, how about this?
I'm gonna 8.
Your
Can I just 8?
You're not getting what I'm saying. Roll it.
Yeah.
Roll it. If it's like 1 to 6, go help Corey. If it's 6 to 12,
No.
Yeah, if you want to put an important character moment to chance,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm
That's
gonna.
the odd loop
I do it all the time.
Odd little way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we look like we have a plan?
yeah. Like seriously, we went in this with like no plan.
We're here to entertain.
I think my priority. I see that the thing is over there, the door to the lab, but
You fuck.
Go for the rocks, man.
I don't think it would behoove my own operation or the group's to be caught by this like Leviathan guard. So I think I would warn. I'm gonna warn the group to. I'm gonna look for an opportune place for everyone to hide out of this thing's sight, and then I'm gonna get everyone to. I'm trying to find a way.
Well,
to,
we're not near you, so you would help her get to somewhere safe.
it's just her, not.
We're like.
How can I get a message to these two?
Well, you can
Scream?
rush over.
That'll give us the. Something's going down.
You could sneak.
Well, I mean, if Spot already barked, then chances are their attention's already caught because it's like, what was that? I mean,
Because that dog don't bark for nothing.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
it's Spot. He's such a good boy.
Thank you.
Many things.
The rocks are going nowhere.
Who's a good boy?
I need an answer, Marty.
Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna.
You're a good boy.
I'm gonna scoop Corey into safety, and I'm gonna. God, if I whistle, that's gonna let these two.
Do a chicken noise. we'll figure it out.
Genius.
That's how we usually work.
All right. Are these two right next to each other?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hop down and I'm gonna like scoop up Corey to like get her around. Can I see somewhere like a corner to hide around?
Yeah, there's also a bunch of crates that you could hide behind as well.
And I'm gonna get down to her and grab her hand and bring her around somewhere, and I'm gonna shoot where's her name? Shoot Trixie, my fox, to go and do the same for Logan, but like, you know, by like go fetch, go, like she knows what I want.
Fucking
So like
dog talk to you.
no, I'm gonna have my fox like grab him by the scuff of the back of his shirt and drag him behind a box to like get him to safety.
Alrighty.
Makes sense.
So, here's the deal.
Well, when you see what's happening to him, I figured you'll follow suit.
First off, mark attention to your salesman extraordinaire theme, the one with the identity stop selling, start helping. You are choosing to help your crew instead of going straight for the goal of the heist.
Yes.
And also, you're doing...
That was a trick
Wait,
question.
that's attention?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you actually followed what you do.
I thought attention was when there's a weakness. When you use a weakness.
Well, I can also,
can
like,
also
when I give
invoke
you a
it.
hard choice, I can give you an
okay.
attention.
All
Yeah.
right. So
Anyway,
extraordinary.
so you're doing that. So normally this would be a sneak around, but because of the situation, there's actually going to be a face danger, because if you mess up here, that boat's going to be coming for you.
First roll of the fight.
So, what tags are you using? Now, real quick, the provide cover story tag is already going to give you a +1 because there's a lot of like crates here to help out.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Nice. Thank you. I'm gonna use summon at will for Trixie.
okay.
Is Donnie with us? Throw him in the front.
This is where I activate.
I do not believe Donnie is with you. No.
How? Why?
He got kicked out of the
He's inside my lab,
He's in the lab. Wait.
He's in the
which is in the bag.
Dude, shoot him out.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna summon Duke Domino right now to smash into.
You guys also burned the Donnie tag for
That's right.
this job.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: we can't use Donnie in a row. We could use him for exposition.
And
Yeah.
Sentry we burned.
Yeah, Sindri's currently controlling the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use the summon at will.
Since you
Gonna
turn off
do
the cameras, it's not gonna be pretty.
I don't know if it. Oh.
Do it.
Well, the good thing is that if she's controlling the camera, she can alert us to other shit as well as turn them off. So
Yeah, but I'm trying to turn it off because it's about to get ugly.
It might.
How would you?
there was the trash truck coming by right now.
Yeah.
trash.
How would you feel about
Let me make you a deal.
Let me yeah.
That's what you missed.
You like this car? How would you? What do you feel about camping trips? Because
Are you bartering with the boat?
this
What do
is
you?
the oddly way.
Oh, okay.
What?
I thought you were talking to the boat.
To the boat. No, I'm talking to Kevin.
Sell it to the boat.
I was like,
I'm trying to add a tag here
Do it.
using camping trips because my dad would teach me ways to bears. Fucking when there's a bear around, you look at me like this. I'm legitimate.
I'm excited for this
Listen,
explanation.
Yeah.
This guy's trying so hard to just think of something.
My
else.
dad, when we went camping, and we did it a lot, is we would go to places that would be, near
taught you how to fight
bear territory. And whenever a bear was around, if we left food out or whatever, if we were ever caught and we saw a bear around, we'd know how to play dead, know how to take cover, know how to fucking get out of their line of sight and threatening range of threat. And this is a similar survival skills.
I'll allow it for bears.
Because it's a big old shit
Yeah,
bear.
I'll allow it for bears.
All right, that's 3
Yep.
plus, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Like how you compared a ship to a bear.
Me and my dad went camping. Bears.
Bear. Corey, it's a bear. I mean, a ship. Sorry, I get those two things mixed up. Ooh, that's
10.
This is a 6 plus 1. That's a
7 plus 3,
That's a
10.
10. You're right, math.
That is incredible. Okay, so
Yes.
Because
Marty,
of bears.
you see this giant ship that's starting bear ship. No, it's like a weird dragon
You have
Viking
a
ship.
brain blast, Jimmy Neutron style. It says bear.
I love how that way. Campy trip bears shit. Let's go.
You flash back to like you and your dad in a tent, just like looking out a bear, just going like into your food stores, and your dad is just like, no, listen, son, you don't want to mess with that bear. Okay, just stay real quiet.
He runs up,
How
kicks
old
it in
am
the
I in
balls.
this flashback?
8.
your dad has always been old.
It's Yogi, Dad.
Shh, Yogi will eat your ass. All right.
Oh shit.
We come to the.
I'm telling you, dad comes out, just fucking kicks it in the nuts.
You come to the present. You like rush over to Corey, like hiding under these crates. You immediately put your hands down and just like try to like make the noises like be quiet. A Trixie the fox appears right next to you, Logan and Leland, and makes like the same motion as you guys see like the boat, and like literally Trixie like raises the same paw and goes.
I love that.
Oh, Trixie.
Trixie's an intelligent fox.
Trixie's a Looney Tune. I love it.
So
Do you see it?
I look over, no, mind you, I look over, and all I see is the edge of the box, and I'm like, what are we looking at, Leland? Because you're obviously taller than the box.
Oh, yeah, what do I see while this is going on?
Yeah, you see Trixie, and then you look up and you see like the silhouette of this boat, and as you guys like crouch behind some crates and just try to stay as quiet as possible, the boat moves silently, its eyes still glowing orange, before it turns toward the other side of the warehouse. It doesn't seem to have like fully awakened, but it is still on patrol. So you guys are going to have to be real careful now.
So I start blasting, right?
Yeah, you
Oh
guys
my
are on
God.
opposite sides of the room at this point.
I would like to add a visual. So I, before you caught my attention, grabbed the bow, and I would say I'm not paying attention to this happening, but I want to say that like little vines are like entwining around the bow, kind of like there's some sort of like defense like response happening because of the situation.
Yeah, Corey, you grab the bow and pick it up, and as soon as you see your vines start to react like naturally to it, and then you feel an entirely different kind of magic emanate from the bow and hit against yours, and suddenly you feel the worst headache of your life shoot through your mind as you pick up this bow. So here's the deal. Your magic and the bow's magic is having a reaction as they meet.
No.
So I'm going to have you do a face danger now.
Oh no.
If you have any tags for dealing with magical circumstances like this, it's sort of a strange problem. Not sure if you would have any for that, but let's go with it.
I would say.
Wait, you're not next to the mic?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to. Oh
Gotta
my
hear
God.
that.
Okay. So
Whatever.
I think for this whole situation, this is my case that I'm bringing to the judge.
I think he gave this just
With Corey, this is a new situation, but I think with how we've seen her address every other situation, there's usually that angle of like positivity, of hopefulness, and I think with her monologue of like, this is new. But I think I can do this. I would like to use hope like a weed.
Okay.
And then this new tag of this rose has thorns. I think, especially with the heat of the moment, Corey's going to see if she can overpower the bow. If possible, if she can do this, I would like her to take over whatever this bow is.
Cool. So in this like clash of two like two magics, suddenly your vines come out and start growing thorns, and like just instinctively you're trying to like dominate whatever is within this bow.
Yeah.
So roll +2.
Okay. So let's see. Oh, don't fail me now.
wait.
That is a 7 + 2.
9, mixed success.
All right.
Corey,
You have a minor stroke.
you grab this bow, and as you feel the headache, suddenly your eyes go wide, and you are in a mountainous region with mountaintops so high you can see the clouds like breaking around the tips. And as you do, you also see 10 scorching suns in the sky.
Entirely too many.
And you see a figure who agrees with you, Pablo, on top of one of the mountaintops, holding up this large bow and arrow, and then knocking out each sun
What an
one
asshole.
by one. You come to the present. You feel an intense tingling from your hand as you're holding this bow, and your vines kind of have to like create a glove just for you to hold it. But you do gain temporary control of this bow.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
I'll take it.
Here is your extra theme.
Foot? I want a theme.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
it was
What
like,
is that?
it's a Chinese myth, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Hu Yi's bow. I believe I'm pronouncing that right, but feel free to correct me in the comments. Oh, thank you.
Toby's gonna say something.
Yeah, it is Hu Yi's bow. Those work like the crew theme tags, right? Because they're because it's an extra theme and not one of your main themes. All those tags are crispy, so they're one and done.
I believe that's Ho.
Ho?
Like Joe.
Ho.
Ho.
Okay, Ho Yi.
Oh, Ho Yi, yeah.
Ho
Anyway,
Yi.
Oh, you mixed it up.
Ho Yi's bow that you found. So yeah, while you're attuned to this, you can use these tags if you wish. But now you have a big old bow that you just grabbed from the museum.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So is this from Chinese mythology?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
I
we're
know.
mixing.
Surprisingly, that myth was in one of the expansions of WoW. Like, you have to fight that literal
Great
boss.
talk.
Nice.
Let's play.
Cool. Alrighty, so Marty, you're next to Corey. Corey's just picked up this bow. Leland and Logan,
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
you guys are on another side of the room. You're behind like some other crates. Trixie is with you as well. And like as you peer up, you see this like large silhouette of the ship doing a patrol around the rest of the warehouse. What do you guys do?
What do I see? Is there any like shit that's catching my eye?
Yeah, I mean, you can search around if you want. There's, like you can see that Corey just picked up something cool from a crate. So if you want to like search around,
Instead of opening it lightly, you just smash your hand through and grab the first next one.
Aztec style.
but you see the ship, you see all these crates around you that may be filled with stuff. You do, and by this point, since a few more seconds have passed, you guys have looked around. You do see the door to the labs over on the other side of the warehouse. That said, it's closer to the ship than it is to you. So it's going to be a risk getting over there.
What do you want to do?
Do I see the entrance to where the rocks are?
Yes.
I'm whispering this into his ear.
Yeah.
I have to. I'm like on my
Yeah, you
knee,
have to,
getting
like,
down to
kneel all
his
the way
level.
down.
Yeah.
You also have Trixie with
Yeah,
you.
you have Trixie.
I look over at the entrance. I look over to you. You asked me that.
Wait, you said there's a bunch of crates?
Yeah. There's a bunch of crates everywhere.
Like unopened, right?
Well, yeah.
You want to just open the bag and I'll just throw a crate in there? I don't know what's in it. We'll figure it out when we get the hell out.
This is fucking great. Who knows what we're gonna grab?
It's like a loot box.
It's gonna be like a loot box.
Yay.
I look over to Leland. That'll do.
All right, just open the bag.
I open the bag.
I just grab a crate. The easiest one I can just throw.
Yeah.
Just open it.
But I'm gonna be like, Leland, I'm gonna give you my bag. Steal whatever you want. I look over to the entrance. I can't make that run. You're gonna have to toss me.
Oh my god.
Toss me into that room.
You got it. All right. Because
if anybody cares, Logan's thought is, if that thing's alarm, what if the door starts closing? I'd rather just beat that right now and get to the rocks. So I throw him my bag, and I just kind of curl up in a ball.
just to help you out, I'm gonna give you my coat.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'm gonna have that weakness tag, no coat, no powers.
Incredible. Okay. So,
The power of friendship.
I'm gonna wrap him in my coat.
Your coat gives you your power?
Yeah.
Well, it's invulnerable.
Oh.
It's invulnerable, fire resistant, and I'm impervious to mortal weapons.
handles the shield.
So if I throw him, but think about it, he'll be wrapped in it. So if I throw him against a wall, the coat will take the blow. If I throw him bare, it's like it's him hitting the wall. So attention.
alrighty, let's do this.
Okay.
Theme.
Yeah, you swaddle Logan up in your big lion coat, and now we see.
Wait, before you do, I also like I just put the bag in my pocket real quick. So then I kind of like wrap you like a baby.
Like a burrito.
And I'm like, it's time. Oh no, I want to be like, before we do that, I'm like, Leland, it's time to do the move. The 8-pin strike.
Got it.
And then he'd start doing
And I'm like,
we name all our dual moves.
I'm like,
Don't lose my coat.
And a little hand pops out.
it's like hanging here.
Incredible.
All right, so I'm gonna use Strength of Hercules.
Okay.
Can I use invulnerable coat since
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm using it with
Yeah. But your weakness tag is also
so
in effect.
it's just a 1. Tough as nails. I'm gonna throw him pretty hard.
No, that would help if he was tough as nails.
Got it.
You're just chucking him.
Can I help him?
Well, I mean, how would you help him in this case?
Well, given that I'm aware of, I've been used to, because we have history of us doing these kinds of
He's in a ball.
I know his strength. I know like how he throws. I could tell him exactly how to throw me to get me perfectly in there.
You know what? Let's do a change the game. Let's see if you can give him a buff.
Cool. Then what I'm going to use is an eye for detail.
Okay.
Knowing exactly, like, just from the range, how wide the door is.
Okay.
A master engineer knowing the trajectory of how hard he has to throw me, doing the calculation in my head. And that's it.
Wait, can I use my fist and then spike him like a volleyball?
That is something you can do. Yeah.
Okay.
just so I can add attention to level up my dwarven rune, I want to activate a rune on the coat called Soft Landing, or like a feather, but it might be too much, so it'll maybe like end up becoming too much. I'll hit the wall and I'll bounce right out.
Oh, you're too much horsepower weakness
too
tag.
much horsepower.
Yeah, you're not great at soft runes, so I'll allow that.
All right, so that's
+2, I believe.
+2,
So
yeah.
2, and then I have
Oh, nice.
3 minus 1.
Okay, so I roll to change the game first. Right?
Yes. And so, depending on this, you could give him a buff for his roll.
Yes, got it. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, cool. So that was +2, right?
Yes.
All right. So you have 2 juice. So we'll just say you create the power, the status planned route 2.
Yeah.
So you have a +2 to this.
So it's 2, so it's a 4 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, it worked.
Please, Jesus.
Right. That could have been so
Holy
bad.
shit, that would have been
It's
funny.
gonna be good. I can feel it. Boom.
Ooh.
What is that?
12.
4. That's
Fucking incredible.
12.
Can I?
+2.
How far?
Four
How
plus
far?
two,
Like we're somewhat closer to. No, the boat's closer to
The
the.
boat's closer to the lab than you guys are in this
When you
like
land,
large
somehow,
warehouse-like
have
room.
like a Starbucks or something.
Wait, before I spike him, I ask him, "Do you need the bag just in case?"
I'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
And I look at him and I'm like, and I look at him like, I put my hand on him like, Do what you do best.
Wait, can they see this?
Steal a lot of shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, from the other side of the room.
yeah, Corey and Marty, you guys are like whispering, trying to come up with a plan,
be
but
quiet.
you can't talk to the others as you like look over to them, and you just see a now jacketless Leland hold up his coat. You for a moment you see like Logan's head and his hand like peeking out of this like ball, and he's just like doing like calculations, holding up his finger and thumb.
I'm like this.
Yeah. he whispers something to Logan and then gets back into the pile of the coat. Logan just holds it up. And then what did you say? You fucking spike it. You spike it like a volleyball. You guys see it's so dark in here. You lose track of Logan as he soars through the air. And then you just hear an barely audible.
You would see like the shine.
Oh, yeah.
I am hitting the coat.
Yeah. Boom. And then just the most barest audible as he hits the wall right next to the door.
Oh my god.
The boat has not turned.
And while that's going on, I just opened the bed. What?
Is it like a comical?
Yeah.
What I want to do is like an idea she just gave me, where like I hit the wall, but I uncrawl and like I'm like, like it's nothing, like it's just plan succeeded as always.
Mission Impossible
So
music.
then I opened the bag. I say, I whisper to Sindri, I was like,
Get ready.
and then
That's a whisper.
It's a whisper in my book.
Sindri looks at you from inside the bag and go, I'm ready when you are, big boy.
And then I just start like, how many crates can I get in there before?
I'm going to say for right now, you can get one. I'm not even going to have you roll if you're just grabbing a random crate.
Can the bag fit over it?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Okay. It's just
Yeah.
see this abnormal bag just stretch.
So that's what you're doing while it's still not
I
fight
want
time.
Trixie to know that like she knows our power. She's seen them, but even then she's like, cause she sees this small bag.
I think if I see this happen, I look over at Trixie and go, and she just goes.
Little pause.
So, Marty and Corey, you guys are on the other side of the room. You just saw that fastball special go on.
We actually did something.
Yeah. What do you guys do?
Like that whistle was really sharp into the mic.
Oh yeah.
That's Chris's problem.
It just
Stupid Chris.
Just blood coming out of his headphones. Okay.
The boats.
ship?
The boats growl. Yeah.
well, I'm gonna be
Kevin just had
snapping.
indigestion.
I'm gonna be snapping to get like spot over, but I'm gonna keep my eye on the thing. So I'm just
Stupid dog. Get over here.
Hey. What? Did you know about this?
No, I don't even know what that is.
It's a bear. It's a ship.
It's a bear.
I'm showing Marty the thing. I'm like,
I don't know.
Has Trixie gone back yet?
Trixie's still with you, I think.
Okay, just look. Okay, we just need to wait for that thing to turn around, and then we're gonna get our asses over there where he fucking spun. What? I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get them. We're gonna get over to the door. We gotta get over to that door right now. Whisper a little louder, please. What? Whisper a little louder.
Should I try to? Should I try
Can you hear them?
He's right next to it. He's
No. This is just so he can have something to work with.
a little louder.
Should I try to?
Stage
should I
whisper.
try to do the?
What are you gonna do? Shoot what? You gonna shoot it?
Yeah, maybe.
A ship. I don't know what. What do you think that's gonna do?
I don't know. It made my head hurt. So maybe it was.
Look, you see all this shit? You see all this shit around us?
Yes.
Off limits. Because of that.
Well, this is now on limits because it's grafted to my hand.
It's
Is it
stuck
on?
to your
Or can
head.
I-
Is it stuck?
I want to say the vines are wrapped around
if you want to,
not
that
just
will
my
be
hand,
like a
but also
move.
the bow itself.
You can keep it, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna scale the walls behind this. Are these crates against the walls of this thing, or is there any room behind them?
There are crates against the walls, but there are also like crates and like sculptures and all that stuff, like also littered around the room as well. Like all the space is being used by like piles of. Like,
Remember, I
crates and
stole the
stuff.
crate.
Yeah.
I literally stole like a whole unopened
Yeah,
crate.
in the background, he's just stretching
What I'm
his bag
picturing
over
is
it.
we're on like the right and left of the room,
Yeah.
and then the long ways wall, like at the Moon Rocks observation research room, whatever, is on the long end of the wall.
Yep.
That way, right?
Yep.
And then the entrance we came in is the opposite side. Mm-hmm. Cool. So the long way Say, all right, we're gonna Scooby-Doo our way down this hall. We're gonna hide behind sculptures. We're gonna hide behind. We're gonna take our time. You can keep that if you want, but we're just gonna make our way over to the room. And then when that thing turns around, we're gonna get through that door. Sound good?
Okay.
All right.
I really think I...
That is not a good idea.
Fuck.
I object.
I object.
Cool. So the two of you are heading toward the lab as well. I'm going to need sneak arounds from both of you.
All right.
Now, both of you.
Shit, I got this.
Now remember, the story tag provides cover is still up there, so each of you have a +1 to this.
Camping trips.
Do you want to give me the book? Because I leveled up. Which one?
Oh, yeah.
I also have invisibility and creep without a sound.
I have
Dance. What? I said I have dance.
I have dance.
Dance.
Like
To distract the
interpretively
boat. It's like,
sneaking.
that is the old Viking dance, yes. What is it, adaptation?
Can I have the science museum as because
Your knowledge of Viking.
This whole place
my
is...
knowledge of Viking bear.
Your knowledge of
Viking
bears.
Viking bear.
The worst
Your
kind
knowledge
bears.
of museum back rooms.
Museum back
Pillaging
rooms.
all the honeys.
And how how they organize things around here.
Sure. You're in the science museum,
Great.
so
I got
yeah.
camping
God,
trips.
you're
I
so
got
full
the
of shit.
I got the science museum.
Listen, when you guys are done with this heist, like, when's he going to use that tag?
Can I use cunning haggler because of how I've bullshitted
No.
all my
You're gonna haggle the...
science museum camping trips? Perseverant.
No.
Fine.
That's fair.
Just roll.
No.
Can you use scientific card?
Science card. Fine, that's +3. I guess I'll.
I guess with a +3.
Oh, yeah.
I did well last.
You got to do a
Alright,
real
sneaking
shit
around.
roll.
Fuck. That's a 3 plus a 4 plus a 3. It's a 7.
A 7?
That's a
Barely.
Okay, and
Okay,
then
cool.
mine I was gonna add the invisibility and creep without a sound.
Okay.
Okay, and then was there another one you said was adding, or is it just those two for me?
It's just those two.
Okay, all right, here we go. I got a 3 plus 2.
I should have shaved.
You guys are the worst.
It was my heels. It was no. Yeah.
You guys are trash.
The ring. Well, I think I already used a sneak around, so maybe my ring is like worn out.
Now that I look at it, we're the actual thieves.
So,
There for appearance.
I know what I should have did.
So the two of you are sneaking forward toward the lab as like Logan is right next to the door, and as you do, Marty, Spot is sniffing at the back of your heels, and there's just this like he's smelling the fox on you, and now there's like a low growl coming from Spot.
God.
With this miss, I'm gonna give you a hard choice here, Colray.
Okay.
Spot
Your
may
career or your mother.
Spot may give your position away. You can tell Spot to go somewhere else, and then maybe he can, do diversion, but he will be definitely in danger. Or you can keep Spot with you. But this is directly on your mystery, am I defenseless without Spot?
Oh, that's a great time. Now the question is, do you want to piss off any dog lovers we have in the audience?
I was like, I cannot put Spot at risk. I know for
You're gonna put Marty.
I'm gonna put Marty at risk. He's an adult. He can look after himself.
adult. He's used to being put in risk.
I think at this moment, Corey's thinking that like, well, I'll just call Spot over here. So I'm like, oh, Spot, sweetie, get over here. Okay, can't use that hand. Spot, get over here.
So you're keeping Spot with you?
Yeah, trying to get Spot to come next to me, not be at Marty's heel.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing that. You're trying to like keep Spot like with you. You're trying to like get his attention away from Marty. But the dog is still at like Marty's heel, and it's this rare moment where Spot like isn't listening to you because he's just so focused on.
Notice this?
Yeah, you notice this.
Hey, fuck off. I'm trying. Spot.
The ship starts pulling towards you. So, Marty, once again, you have the option of doing a face danger. Do you try to grab Corey and Spot and hide again, or are you fucking off toward the lab?
Is there like a coffin somewhere near me?
Yeah.
Miraculously?
Sure, there's a coffin, yeah.
Like a sarcophagus or something?
Yeah, there's a sarcophagus.
Is it open?
No, it's closed.
Is
Can
it
I
leaning? Is it standing?
It's on its back.
It's on his back?
Yeah.
Can I distract the boat by making a sound on the other end? Like throw something, or would that like trigger it and now just?
If you want to.
What do you think?
Jason just keeps stealing.
I think if you see this, I mean, we're hiding behind.
He wants me to keep stealing. He basically wants me to.
We're getting loot at the end. Fuck them.
I know.
All right, so
No, I did tell them. I did tell them, I was like, hey, you keep doing what you're doing, throw me in there. So I did tell you.
Marty, I need that choice.
I see this thing going. I go like, handle this fucking dog, and I shapeshift into a rat.
Okay.
Incredible.
Oh, no. I feel like that makes
Just
it
like
worse.
what you are.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Oh no!
You should-
made this. It makes it worse.
You shapeshift into a rat. Now all three of Spot's heads are just looking down at you at this rat that smells like a fox. And all three heads growls. Corey, mark attention to your familiar theme as Spot lets loose a low bark. And the boat turns. Leland, do you make a distraction?
It's up to you.
Yeah. I guess I just grab a crate. And I'm just gonna chuck it.
You chuck the crate. The sound of wood breaking echoes like a gunshot through this warehouse as the boat's eyes suddenly turn into two flames. The mist underneath it spreads out, and with preternatural speed, it turns towards you all.
I would say,
Wait, turn towards us. It doesn't go to the sound.
It turns toward you. And as you guys see, the boat has now fully awakened. It lets loose a large roar. I am going to need everyone to face danger against this intimidating dragon roar. So anything you guys have for like being, tough against like intimidation, I need to know. So Logan, Leland, let's start with you first.
Tough as nails.
Okay.
Strength of Hercules.
Okay.
Am I basically attacking it, or is it's like it's trying to intimidate me?
It's basically letting out.
trying to put a debuff on you and you're trying to repel it.
Yeah. This
Tough as nails. Strength of Hercules. My fist. Can I use eye for an eye?
No.
No. Damn. What about toughest guy in town?
Toughest guy in town is more of a reputation thing, right?
It is, but it does lets everyone know.
Okay, sure. Let's do toughest nails and toughest guy in town.
Cool. And security guard. I am in a uniform. There you go.
You level that uniform.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So that's barely making the mixed success, right?
All right, so that's a mixed success. So we're going to take one tier down from that. Instead of taking Dragon Fear 2, you're going to take Dragon Fear 1.
Okay.
Marty. Corey.
So I was gonna say, hope like a weed. This rose has thorns. That
Okay.
first beginning thing is gonna like start.
Stop.
I want to say she starts like porcupining. And then because Spot is still there, Infernal Guard Dog.
That works.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Roll.
Okay. That's a 5 and a 4 plus 3.
That's a 9 plus 3. Yeah, you are not intimidated by this at all. In fact, like as the roar is reverberating through this basement, like you clutch the bow even tighter, and suddenly you just feel this like bravery surge through you.
I was gonna say there's something from this bow. It's giving me a little shot of confidence.
Do you have the marker?
Use pencils for those.
No, we use markers. Remember
There's two different kinds of tracking cards. Those are the pencil ones. Anyway, Logan.
I'm in the room. I'm in the room.
Yeah, you're at the door, but you can still hear like the roar.
No, the roll is for me to get into the room, not by the door.
This is for the dragon roar, like the fear. Like basically, you're still hearing it. You hear that shit's going down. So this is just to not be intimidated.
Bullshit. Anyways, let's see.
Dragon Fear, you said? 1?
Yeah, Dragon Fear 1.
Got it.
Let's see. What could I use?
Not Leland, no.
It's all right. I got my fist.
Marty.
Omniscient wisdom,
Okay.
perseverant, and a tailor-made suit. Tailor-made suit. The reason I wear the tailor-made suit is because that shit. Put that on.
That is true, man.
Confidence. Suit makes the man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say
Not to be too
how does omniscient wisdom play in?
toxic. What?
How does omniscient wisdom play in?
I've dealt with tough guys. I've dealt with tough guys, and
sure.
I know what fragile masculinity.
You're gonna
is to
talk
people and
this
how they
boat
use it and whatever.
down.
It's just like I'm not. It's like I recognize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. +3.
That's 3. Fuck me. 3 plus 5. That's an 8.
Dragon Fear 1.
For me, I'm going to use, first of all, Master Engineer. So in that tense, a man of my knowledge and impeccability when it comes to detail, I realize, this is just, I wouldn't be afraid of something just so barbaric. An eye for detail, knowing full well, yes, it's the sound of probably the ship. It's most likely I'm going to be safe here. So knowing that this room, it's not going to attack this room. I understand that the detail of this is not going to be a problem for me. And finally, a master student is, I'm ready to learn this problem. So that's not an issue for me.
No.
That last one was a stretch.
Yeah. No on that last one.
Fine, fine.
But the eye for detail. Okay, that was enough.
Damn.
Ooh. All right, Dragon Fear 2.
Am I the only one who's not affected by this boat?
Yeah.
This is some bullshit.
This is my moment.
This roar reverberates through the room, and you guys feel it in your chest as this ship comes out into the center. And now this dark room is filled with light as this thing not only has fire in its eyes, but also fire in its mouth. It begins moving toward Leland. Logan, you are at the lab. You've gone through the door and you see inside. It's sort of this like large room, and it's a lab. You've seen one before. There's different like workstations. There's different like machines here. It looks like this place is actually pretty well funded. You could spend some time in here, but time is not something you have. You see,
it's fine.
You see. There is a single scientist who is looking down, and he's analyzing these moon rocks that are just placed on this workstation under this light. Literally, it looks like the idol in Indiana Jones. Like it's almost like set up for you to steal. And then as this roar reverberates through the basement, the scientist looks up, and he does not see you, as you are short enough to be behind a workstation, but he does hear, and he goes, "What is that, the alarm? What's going on?" Logan, what do you do in this moment?
Shoot him.
I'm going to. No. Well, what is he doing? Because he says, "Oh, look, is he going for like a comm or something?"
So he was in the middle of analyzing these moon rocks under like a microscope, and then he like just kind of like looks up and hears the alarm, and that's pretty much where he's at right now. He actually doesn't know how to react.
Oh, perfect.
Shoot him.
Well, what do I see? I mean, do I see anything like? Do I see a console? Do I just see the stone? I mean, the rocks. Like,
yeah, there's a workstation. There's the rocks on it. There's a couple of different like scientific implements around it. Like a. A microscope and like various like tools to like get chunks off, and just like various like scientific devices to like analyze stuff. A console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I forgot this is in D&D. Let me hold my action.
I mean, I can move the spotlight over to someone else if you want some time.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. All right, so Logan, you're like behind this workstation. You're like looking up. You see the rocks. You see the scientist. You're trying to come up with a plan. As you're doing that, back into the warehouse, the three of you are in there. The boat, at the very least, knows you're there, and you're pretty sure the boat's seen you, Corey. Marty, you're a rat.
Amongst other things.
So what else?
Well, when I turned into a rat, I scurried in between some crates to get the fuck away from Spike. Mm-hmm. He couldn't get me.
Cool. So
between some crates.
You fucked off. So the boat's coming towards you all. What do you do?
You want me to attack it?
Oh, you don't have your fucking coat, my guy.
But I got my fist. That's all I need.
Silly me.
How he has his solutions.
How could I forget his one thing?
My mitts.
One defining trait, his fist.
I could charge it. I could be like a battering ram.
I mean, I can't tell you what to do, my guy.
You could throw boxes at it.
As a security guard, I wouldn't know about this alarm system, right? Down below.
Millions of dollars in priceless artifacts.
What's your life worth?
Well,
what's in your wallet?
I'm not a mad who strategizes. I'm more of a person who is upfront dealing with things. So
I think Corey's like thorns are coming out more, and she's still like soaking in the moment, but obviously her natural instinct is Leland. So something.
Fuck it, I'm gonna charge it.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna ram it. I'm gonna wreck it.
You rush toward this dragon boat as it looks down at you.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to like football shoulder tackle it into like to the wall.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's do this. Go toe to toe.
All right, I'm gonna use Strength of Hercules, the Minotaur's Charge, Hermes Speed, and Tough as Nails.
God.
He's a bullet.
Yeah.
What?
This is what he's here for.
The
We all
juggernaut.
knew it was going to come to him punching a boat.
I am using the story tag difficult to traverse though, since there's not really a straight line.
I have to use Dragon Sphere 1 too. So
Yeah.
3. All right, cool.
Yeah, so the story tag difficult to traverse because you don't really have a straight charge toward the boat.
So
you
how
still
much
have
is
to,
it then?
So that's
I have 4.
-1 for the difficult to traverse, -1 for the status. Yep,
So got it. There we go.
let's do it.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
He's about to fucking splinter that bow back to
So,
its true.
so this is go toe to toe. I presume you're going to hit it and also dodge its counterattack.
Yes.
You guys see Leland for a split second just charge toward this thing fast as a fucking train. You hit the wood of this thing.
Could I have ran through all the stuff or no? You know what? Let's just keep going.
Yeah, you see him just shifting around, and then he just boom charges right into this boat. So what was the power? How many tags did you have on that?
It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, what was the bonus you rolled with? My bad.
2. So it was 11.
Just 2.
13. So 13 total.
13 total? Okay, so that's
+2.
yeah, so +2. So you go to hit it, and you're going to hit it with like a punch 2 stats.
No,
and
I was going to shoulder block it.
Yeah, and as you're like football tackling this thing, you've broken walls with this like football tackle before, but as you hit the hide of this ship, it has an ability.
Or isn't it the hull?
You see that the ship,
Yeah.
the
Yes,
wood,
it is.
looks like scales. As you hit it, it reduces the status by 2. You have no effect on this ship with this tackle. The ship looks down at you, and suddenly you feel very warm as flame breath is licking at your shoulders.
Doodly.
Corey, your muscle just tackled right into this thing and did no effect.
Oh my.
I like how none of my strength is working on these bosses.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Leland, you okay? You okay, honey?
I need some help.
Okay. Spot, be a good dear and help Leland out. Do I need to roll for Spot to go and like?
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
know,
gonna be
drag
go
him?
toe to toe.
Okay.
Well, actually, so hang on. What's your goal here?
My goal is to actually have Spot drag Leland away.
Okay, so it's
Wait, how
gonna be.
big is Spot?
He's a huge Rottweiler.
Can I ride him?
No.
Not big enough to ride.
Especially
no.
not you.
Yeah, but he would definitely be able to help like drag you away.
Logan, yes. Leland, no. All right, this is gonna be a go toe to toe. Let's do this.
Toe to toe. Okay, so that will be okay. Well, that will be with my familiar. Okay, so that's gonna be Infernal Guard Dog, Undying Loyalty. Do I have anything else? Oh, would I be able to do a Death Sun Swell? No, that's something separate.
This
Okay.
level up came at a perfect.
Well, you also have the extra theme too.
I do, but that that would be 2 different things at once if I
Well,
were to like. While I'm sicking.
You can do that while you have Spot going.
Okay, cool. All right. So, yes, I'm gonna do for Spot going to help drag you away.
Okay.
That's gonna be Infernal Guard Dog and Undying Loyalty. And then while he's taking care of that, Corey's having this moment of like, well, I guess I'm the only one left. Why don't we give this a try? And then that's gonna be Hope Like a Weed, and what is it?
I'm gonna say hope like a weed, not this for this like combat scenario.
Okay, not for the combat scenario, but this rose has thorns.
That was more for like you're against intimidation. and all
Against
that.
intimidation.
Yeah, both of those
Okay,
are,
okay,
both
okay.
of those are sort of personality tags.
Okay. Well, then at least for the visuals.
Yeah.
The thorns are out. The eyes are blackening as she raises her this new bow and bone arrow. And for this Hoyi's bow, I'm going to be using God Slaying, Tiger Bone bow. I'm going to be using Dragon Tendon arrows and Bring Down the Sun.
Like
Bam. Let me look at that. Jesus.
Fucking strong ass bow, man.
It's pretty much a +4, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much just like burning all these tags in like one shot. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll say bring down the sun just because this thing is like a giant fucking fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's a 5 and a 6.
Wow.
16.
16.
Sorry, 15.
So we
If there's
win,
no
right?
effect, you're a fucking cheater.
So,
Like we
We will
win.
quit this show right now.
Like I said.
so hang on. Here's how go toe-to-toe works.
Okay.
You can hit them with a status, you can dodge their counterattack,
Okay.
and you can take something. So, you can have Spot grab Leland and get him out of the way.
Yeah.
Wait.
You can hit the boat.
Real quick,
What's up?
didn't I dodge his attack?
Yeah. So he didn't attack you.
Oh, okay. So, but what is his fire breath going to be the attack? Couldn't I have still dodged that?
Well, he hasn't fire breathed you yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the fire breath licking at your shoulders was flavor. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That was to say, like, if you don't move, you're gonna get hit anyway. So lost my train of thought. Go toe to toe. So you can get Leland out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit the boat with a status, and you can dodge its counterattack. Choose 2.
Okay. Leland out and hit the boat with a status.
Alrighty. As Spot grabs Leland and like pulls him out of the way right as like flame hits the area he was just in, you hold up this bow, and for like a moment you guys see like Danny Corey pull this giant bow and then let loose this arrow that shines mid-flight before hitting right against the ship. So that was what, +5 there?
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be pierced 5 minus 2. That's going to be pierced 3. You did some damage to this thing.
Hell
as
yeah.
the arrow hits the ship, explodes, and now there is a hole that is licking with flames on the side of this boat. The dragon lets loose a huge roar of pain. And you guys just see Corey do some damage to this thing.
Oh, how
and then
nice.
it looks towards you, Corey. And it breathes fire at you. I'm going to need you to face danger.
Face danger.
Can I help
Okay.
her?
No.
No.
Question. Just a future thing.
What's
if
up?
we were all to attack one thing simultaneously, given just by the rules of City of Mist, there's always a counterattack. If we all attack from different directions at the same time, how could it hit all of us?
Well, with go toe-to-toe, it's dodge the counterattack if applicable. So if it was like you guys are like ambushing this one person, it could go either like, you know, they're martial artists and they're doing that thing where they're fighting a bunch of people at once, or it could be a thing where it's like you're mugging someone. It's like, okay, reasonably they can only attack, you know, one person. It's more the cinematic considerations.
okay.
of
Okay,
that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's good
Okay.
to know for future reference.
So for face danger, I would like to use my death sense to see how I can dodge to keep myself from dying.
Yeah. You immediately see the image of you burning alive. So this works.
Okay. All right.
4.
Ah, dang.
5 total.
Okay, so that's a 5. Oof. Big oofs.
You didn't use any.
You don't add
power attacks?
anything?
I didn't have anything else other than the death sense.
You can bullshit
So
on
it's a
other
6.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
in this heroic moment, Corey lets loose the arrow, does a significant amount of damage to the ship, and the ship turns towards you and lets loose this cone of fire that somehow magically doesn't hit the crates around it, but you are engulfed in flame. Corey, take the status Fatal Burns 5.
Oh my.
Shit.
Oh my
you are on the
gosh.
ground. You are out of the scene.
Fatal
For leaving.
burns 5. You said.
Yep. You fall.
5. Holy shit.
You-
I mean, it was a direct,
She's out.
a
It says
direct
out
hit.
on 5.
Yeah, she's out.
I'm
knocked
out.
out.
And here's the thing: if she takes a similar status again, she's dead.
Holy.
Oh.
But for right now, she's pretty much unconscious. As you guys see, her mink coat
Charred.
has now been burned away. You just see a charred Corey and like a hurt spot on the ground.
Oh.
Next to each other?
Yeah, and then the actually no Spot.
Because
grab
Spot's
Leland.
safe
Yeah.
with Leland.
Yeah, so you see a charred Corey
dog's
on the
okay,
ground.
folks.
Leland, Logan, you hear that second roar followed by the flame, and now the scientist is going like, "What the hell is going on out there?" And he's starting to move away
There's
from
a
the moon
scientist
rocks.
in the room over
Yes.
there? Ah, fuck. I thought this place was empty.
Nope.
Except for the one we knocked out, actually.
Yeah. The scientist is walking toward the door. In a moment, he's going to see you. What do you do?
Great. So I beat him to the punch, and I turn over, still with the code. So obviously it's like way too big for me. And I turn over with gun drawn in hand. Relax. I'm a man of science. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna beat him to death.
With the gun.
Yeah, with the
So I turn over to him. He's like, "Don't worry, I don't want your life.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. How do you turn that thing off?"
What thing?
And then I crack it back. Your little guard dog.
I don't know. That's the security system. I'm a scientist. I'm not a guard. Look, just take what you want. Just don't hurt me.
And I put just another bullet. He's like, "You're not really helping this move along faster."
I don't know what you're talking about. I just work here.
God, I want to shoot him so badly.
what?
No, I'm not gonna shoot him. Relax. He's like, "All right. First things first. I'm gonna eat those rocks. Second, what else is highly valuable here? Do you have a catalog?"
We just got these rocks. You can take them. Be careful with handling them. They're fragile, and we're examining them. Even one fingerprint could mess up studies. You can take them. I don't. There's the devices here. There's like you jump up onto a table.
You Mario smack him?
I hit his chin. I mean his chin. His fucking like shin. I don't need your whole life story. No, I know about the rocks. Is there a catalog? What else is valuable in here?
There's a catalog not in the lab, but near the front entrance. I don't. Please, I'm just a scientist. And he starts crying.
Well, I guess you used yourself up for me, and I load another chair. God, I'm just doing this just to intimidate him more.
Yeah.
So you said he doesn't know anything to do. Is there a way to tell if he's lying? Is there a system like that in this game?
There's no really equivalent of an insight roll. I'm gonna say he's a crying scientist. Everything he's saying is checking out. If you want, let's do a quick go toe to toe. See if you can give him a. Actually, no. This will be a convince.
Okay.
So intimidation.
So let's see. So obviously gun.
Of course.
But just how stone cold that I've been, even though I've smacked him.
In the shin.
I want to still use the whole master engineering feel of always just being, steal things at a time. And an eye for detail, knowing that he's scared, so I'll know the more intimidation I hit him with. Hopefully he'll more likely break.
I'm going to say no on that, but master engineer and gun works.
Okay. Maybe if I can twist it.
Let's do.
7, 8, 9.
9. Okay. He turns to you and goes, "Listen, I don't want to get fired and I don't want to die, so I'll just stand in the back. I can lay on the ground and I can say that I was unconscious, but I can't help you out any further. Okay? I please just don't hurt me. I have a family. I have 2 kids."
So.
Oh my god.
He just falls on the ground.
Yeah.
Is he crying?
Real quick.
Wait, he said, okay,
Yeah,
he said, did he answer my question of, is there a catalog?
There might be. He doesn't really know.
Hold on.
He said like near like the entrance of like the warehouse itself, there may be like a catalog, perhaps in an office. But like he's a scientist. He's just
only
there
there
to
for
work
the
in
rocks.
labs. Yeah, he's only
That's
there
it.
for the rocks.
To study the rock.
He was like basically someone who was asked to just come work on the rocks and leave.
Yeah.
He ain't there as the.
So he's not part of the museum.
He's not a curator.
He's part of the museum, but he's a scientist. He's not a curator.
Okay.
Marty, you're a rat. What do you do?
Rat stuff.
Red stuff.
Eat some cheese.
So are you?
Call it a day.
Are you next to
pull her?
the fabulously burnt
Here's the
Corey?
thing. I have this thing, and I'm not obviously can't retroact it. She's a
corpse at this moment.
she's a barbecued Corey.
Yeah.
So
I have the bag. I can scoop her in.
Barbecue.
here's my question. I have transportation,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I can transport other. Like if I transport to someone, grapple them, and then transport again. If I could take them with me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, that was easy.
That would be like change a game, sort of thing.
What I'm gonna. So I like sniffle out of my little crevice and see this, and I go, oh shit, oh fuck, and I scurry over to Crispy Corey and
Sounds like a donut.
Yeah.
Crispy core.
Barbecue. I don't know.
I was trying to think of a barbecue core thing.
Your little rat paws are hitting the ground, which are
works.
now incredibly hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, teleport. You can get her out.
Where's the sack with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Are
with
you
the
out
dog.
of the way?
I'm out of the way. Yeah, the dog pulled me.
Pulled you out of the way.
Yeah, the dog pulled me out of the way. You're the one who got fucked.
I say, if you saw what happened, are you heading this way?
Fuck, but they're right next.
Well, how far? Where did the dog pull me? Towards her?
Pulled you away actually from her, so that way you'd be out of the cone of fire.
Got it.
So you're near. Yeah, you're still
Depending
near.
if you'll let me do this, I need to act fast. So I'm gonna scurry over.
Wait, if that's the case, then why is the dog down?
The dog's not down. I misspoke.
Okay, actually, here.
I mean, the dog can't do anything because Corey's down. But yeah.
If I could scurry over to her, change back, grab her. This is what I want to do.
Okay.
Do that and teleport her. Grab her, teleport her over to Leland.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do 2 teleports here because I need to get the team like behind this thing.
Uh huh.
So I want to teleport, grab her. Sorry, teleport over to him, grab him, teleport the gang behind the ship so we can put her in the sack
Okay.
and ask Sindri to give her some medical attention.
So you know what we're gonna do? That's gonna be a take the risk on that one.
And you get successful.
What? Burn what?
Whatever skill you're trying to do, if you want it to be success, if you don't want to roll it, you can burn it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it is a mechanic that you guys can do if you want to burn
I feel
the
like
tag. You
it's
won't-
going to be a really valuable thing to be able to transport.
It is, but if you fuck up,
Well, let me ask. Let me see if he's going to let me. Are you going to?
Yeah, here's the thing, you can try to do that, and if you burn transportation, it's going to be like you rolled a 7 + 3. Now there is the story tag difficult to traverse going on. So
but I'm near him now.
oh yeah, you're near him and you're teleporting. Never mind. So I'm not going to use that tag. So yeah, so that would give you a 10, but you wouldn't be able to use transportation for the rest of the job. You get what I mean?
And you also have this. So you have to count that too.
Going on to the dragon fear.
Yeah.
So if you want a successful,
I'd have to burn transportation to make this successful.
Well, here's the thing with the Dragon Fear status as well. When you burn a tag, it basically gives you a 10, but with the Dragon Fear status, that's going to knock it down to a mixed success.
Oh, that's
so you don't. So I'm going to tell you right now, on a mixed success, you can only grab one of them. So
this is without me adding my tags.
exactly. Well, so that's the thing. If you burn the tag, that's an automatic mixed success. You can grab one of them, or you can roll the dice and try to grab
So
both.
if I burn a tag, I can't add other tags.
No.
This is one of those Wolf Among Us moments where you're like, do I go to the prince's house or the frog's house?
Success, I can only grab one of them.
Yes.
If I burn the tag.
Yes.
Or I can roll and add stuff and try and get a full success.
Yes.
Well, I'm
so
gonna.
you would have to go above a 10. You have to get.
I think it would make better.
You have to get an 11 or a 12.
I think I could do that with.
You can add your abilities.
If I can.
I'm gonna be debuffing all his enemies.
It's bullshit. I know.
It's bullshit.
I could add transportation.
Choo choo.
Basically, you have an option. You could save her and then forget about me.
I can't save her without the sack that you have.
But you just have to get her to me. Oh, you can only teleport to. You have to.
I have to grab her, teleport to you.
And then you both can just jump in the sack. I have the dog already.
Marty, I need an answer.
Okay.
What were you trying to do? Teleport me somewhere?
I'm gonna grab you. Yeah, grab her to get to you. Grab you. Get both of you behind her. Like 2 teleports. But I fucking that's gonna be okay.
I mean, he could just throw the sack at you.
Well, no, because once you teleport, you,
Okay.
the dog, and him are all together, and I still got Trixie.
Yeah.
Just throw the dog.
So all 4 of you get in the fucking sack, and then I'll figure out how to get out.
Okay. Trixie can teleport. I mean, I can summon her
Yeah.
wherever. Jimmy just whispers from the side. We got a new friend with us here today.
He's helping us out.
I just hear
be here.
Trixie teleport from the ether. I'm like,
There's no rules against outside out.
Like,
Thank you, Devin.
Yes, she can, Lord.
That's basically what's happening. You gotta gamble.
I gotta gamble. I'm gonna roll.
And that's just how it is.
You're going to roll?
Let me see what I would have gotten if this was my situation.
We need some like really tense
All right, what
music.
Jesus.
So I already got the fail out. So
Is that Snake Eyes?
No, it's worse.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay, I'm gonna grab her. I'm gonna teleport to Leland and just and be like, give me the sack, and like throw her in, yell down to Sindri, help her out. We need a medic.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna use transportation.
Don't you dare say.
Shape shifting, so I can get my hands on her. Shape shift.
Yeah,
back.
you're a rat. That's how you're getting to her.
But I'm shape shifting back so I can grab her.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a rat.
Can I heal her with my fist?
No, you cannot heal with your fists unless you have the
You
power
dare
to
say
heal with
tailor
fists.
made suit. My gosh.
Physical motivation.
Why you down?
Perseverance.
You had that fucking tag.
It's the veteran doctor's job.
You're running into a situation to help other people, so sure.
Fuck
I'm being generous with this.
Yeah.
Are you?
I mean,
Paternal love.
No.
Come on. Really?
Do you feel a paternal feelings toward Corey?
She's literally third degree burn.
Can you not develop feelings in the heat of battle?
You know what?
I feel like it's a nurturing kind of.
You're brave enough to admit it, so sure.
we all make mistakes in the heat of
I don't think
passion,
I'd say
Jimmy.
that.
Aren't you like way older than her?
No, I think
No, we're
not
at the same age.
Yeah,
I feel like.
yeah,
Yeah.
not like horribly
Okay.
older. I don't. You're like trying to say.
God damn.
Jack of
Lying.
all-
Come on, get it together.
I'm a year older, okay?
Yeah, so fucking respect your elders, bitch.
Wait, you're older?
I'm older.
No,
We're actually technically the oldest.
Okay, that's plus
24.
That's
plus 4.
minus
Oh,
one.
that's
Yeah, -1 because of the dragon fear.
24 looking 36. Lived a very rough life.
I don't think Jack of all trades is gonna work here. Camping trips?
No.
Camping trips?
No.
With the
stop,
Roll.
drop, and roll. Except we're a couple of moves ahead.
Dealt with boats. No.
I know it's first aid.
You're not doing first aid. You're trying to get the fuck out.
She's burnt.
He's been chased by bears.
Suddenly, aloe vera.
Fine.
Look,
Plus
Kevin,
3.
I'm up for the game, but if it's not entertaining playing the rules, then what's the point of the show?
I'm having fun. We're having a lot of entertaining. All right.
No, this is great. This is
What
great.
is this action, by the way?
You're. This is a take the risk.
Okay.
Taking the risk.
2.
Oh no.
That's a 6.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna get crispy tuna?
guys, just remember.
I'm just trying to throw her in the sack.
Guys, if we just remember this, if we all die, the show's over.
Ready to go home.
Yeah. You go to grab Corey, and it's pretty much like as soon as you turn out from your rat form, you like go to like grab her and teleport her. The dragon boat flies towards you. You have a moment to look up before one of the paddles, which like is like fucked up to look almost like claws, smacks into you and sends you flying
Paddle
across.
smacks me off of her?
Yeah, and sends you flying across the warehouse. You fall and then land in some crates. You hear the shattering of wood. Take slammed 4.
Ow!
Yep.
Ow!
Wow.
Wow.
Is this?
The dragon lets loose another roar. Corey is
get
still on the ground shard. You got slammed into some crates.
only one that's
You guys are getting your asses.
It's you and the dog. It's you and the dog.
I love how our two non-combatant people are combating.
Wait.
You're-
that damage that she did. Did my physical strength now do something?
Yeah, I mean, your physical strength can still do something. You just need to break that, like, that it's scaly hide pretty
But
much.
that's what it did.
Well, I mean, yeah, there is a... Shoot,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, if
there's
you
a
aim
hole.
for the hole, you know, maybe we'll be able to work something out here.
I don't think you understand that you're not positioned to.
What do you guys want me to do? You want me to help you? You want me to run? Because I can use
She
my.
is unconscious. I am in a pile of rubble.
Yeah, I think Leland's got to figure
You're
this one
on
out
your
for
own.
himself.
Wait, where did he fly to?
He flew across the room.
Away.
No,
Towards the exit or towards
like
the-
towards where we are, towards
I think it's closer to the door.
because it seems like look, Leland is here, the boat is right here. These guys got their asses kicked on the other side.
Bravo, roll that die for me.
This one,
Yeah,
2.
toward the lab.
So closer
Yeah.
to you.
I gave it a 50-50.
Okay, so I'm closer to the lab.
Closer to the lab and Logan. In fact, I'm going to say you land
technically,
like
by
almost
flanking
next to
rules, we have
Logan,
them covered.
breaking a few crates.
Next to
Well, fuck it.
Logan.
Sorry, Leland.
Oh.
All right, I got to get us to the lab at least to get behind something.
Or are you going to get to the lab, or are you going to try to fight the boat?
If it fire breathes into the lab, we're all fucked because it's practically an oven.
You're okay.
But if they go down, we're fucked.
So what do you do?
Oh, you motherfuckers. How close am I to this boat?
You're like a few feet away from it. Like
I have a clear shot of that fucking hole.
yeah.
I mean, if you attack it, its attention is now on you, but then you don't have your
Hold on.
coat. Just keep that in mind.
It's a guard dog, right? And obviously, when he said the flames shot out, it damaged, but it did not damage the crates.
Did it when it saw me with my security? Did it react anyway?
Not that you could tell.
Fuck. Okay.
He's saying a thing.
So what do you say?
No, because remember, he specifically said that when he shot out the flames, it did not damage the crates. So obviously, he does not want to harm the material. He's the watchdog. Why not use it as either? I'm sorry. Why don't not use it as either like a shield or as a bargaining chip or threat to destroy it more?
So basically, grab the fucking crate I have in the bag and
Use it as a shield.
You can do that.
Because he didn't say that the flame went through the box, it just did not harm it.
Yeah, I went around the boxes. You can do that.
I try to listen. I pay attention.
so he's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
I'm not the master engineer for
She's
nothing, guys.
She's crispy.
She's like,
You're
well,
beating up a poor guy,
Just hitting someone in the shins.
and I
with the
have a
gun.
3-headed dog with no coat.
But remember, he
not
did also
ideal.
specify that she did blow a fucking hole in that thing that is a weakness to it.
Yeah.
Or a
Yeah.
possible weakness.
What do you think I should do? I'm gonna ask you.
Honestly?
Punch it.
Well, here's going to be my other
A
question.
novel idea.
No.
Kevin, I leveled up.
Yes.
Can I use my new power in now?
Yeah, that seems very dramatic. What is your new power?
So, for any of you who doesn't know, my runes is adaptation. And the one that I decided to go with is the section B. What narrow group of effects within your mythos domain have you mastered? And one of the examples that it says here is steel powers. So, my plan is if I can come in contact with it, use one of my runes to literally take the scaly powers, in other words, give it a debuff, and then apply it to him.
So, you can try to do that.
Of course, yeah.
But you're in the room.
You're going to have to run to the boat, though. So you're going to be putting yourself in harm's way.
It is what it is.
No. Get the rocks.
What do you want to do?
Yellow.
I'll attack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
But I can use the thing now.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Yes.
All right. Plus, he's got to get
So-
out first.
Mid-session level up. Gotta love it.
I'm gonna.
Oh, let me wipe it off.
There's a crate nearby me, correct?
Yes.
So many.
I'm gonna grab a crate,
All right.
and what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try the same attack again, but I'm gonna use that to block it, and then I'm gonna turn and hit for that open spot she got.
Okay, cool. So we're just gonna make that story tag crate. You know, it's the same thing as pile of jingling
Box.
artifacts. So I'm not gonna have you roll for that. You just pick up a box.
One-hands it.
So you're gonna have a +1 with the crate.
Right. Plus, I lose one,
Yes, because of the dragon fear.
and I'm gonna use strength, Minotaur's charge, Hermes speed, tough as nails.
All right.
But
Bring it home.
you know what? Fuck the shoulder. I'm gonna use my fist. Make
Okay.
it a fifth, because I'm basically going to one punch man this thing.
So what is that? +4, +5.
Yeah.
That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool. This is what you're built for. You're the muscle.
Come on.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And as I run towards it, I'm like, fuck you.
You yell that out, holding out this crate. You actually, I'm gonna say this. It's not even like a full crate. When Marty hit up against a crate, like one of the crates came out, and it was almost like circular how it was taken out. You hold up this makeshift wooden shield and charge toward this
It's a
dragon.
Legionnaire's tower shield.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like one of those like long crates that you're holding up like a tower shield. You're rushing toward it. The thing turns towards you and lets out another fireball, but the fire magically goes around the crate itself, trying not to harm it. You rush in, you jump right to the hole that was made in this ship by Corey, and you punch. And for a moment, your fist goes right into the wood, and then cracks all along the ship. And as in this moment you look up and you see on top of the ship dozens of spirits of lost Viking sailors, all letting loose a cry of despair that morphs into the dragon's roar before the ship
Splinters of fun.
splinters and shatters everywhere.
Sadly, some
you
debris hits
have
and she dies.
somehow managed to beat this dragon. shit.
Single-handedly.
Power of brain and muscle, baby. Power of brain and muscle.
Don't start.
I'm in the
And all it cost was him a concussion and her 3rd-degree burns.
Oh yeah.
I'm in this pile. I go, we did it.
What does Corey do?
I'm sizzling
She
fabulously.
sizzles. Just a,
Yeah.
She's on the
Oh,
ground
oh, oh,
sizzling, but she's in a model pose.
I'm in a model pose sizzling, but I'm like,
Fabulous.
I say that away from the mic.
Stop.
So now that thing is gone,
Yeah, in the lab, Logan, you're beating the scientist.
I'm not beating him. I just give him a smack.
Yeah, and the scientist
wait.
is just like, the alarm's off here. The alarm's off. It turned
so
off.
wait. I'm like,
Bitch.
I'm all tired.
That's your action one-liner.
I told that to all those spirits.
What Dr. Claw really wanted to say in that series. So the scientist is now yelling like, here, the alarm's off. The alarm's off. I don't hear it anymore.
Okay.
Can I wait?
well,
can I,
yeah, go ahead.
Because I was gonna put you over my shoulder, scoop her up like a child.
I'm not unconscious, right?
No, you're not unconscious.
No,
you're just
you're
really
hurt.
hurt.
You're hurt, dude.
But
Like,
her,
do you want to walk? Do you really?
I
wanna
can walk. She should be picked up.
All right.
Carry
So
me.
I pick her up, like
It hurts to be picked up, Korek.
Yeah, you're
But she's unconscious.
Yeah, she's unconscious.
Okay.
the dog, the fox, and I guess Marty, you gonna follow me?
Trixie's back in my. I get up. I'm like, and she like swirls back into my sleeve.
You must have like the meanest headache, just splitting down your head.
I'm not looking too hard.
There is blood coming down his forehead. He is-
and
I'm walking
I
in
just kicked that fucking door down because I'm just fed up with right now.
Spot is whimpering as he trails behind you because now he knows that I'm
He's
burning.
like trying to like smell you
Yeah,
and
he's
like lick
like-
you and stuff.
yeah, as soon as you kick down the door, the scientist goes, oh God, and he just like hides his eyes under his hands. Like, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anyone's faces.
Get those rocks. Let's go.
And then I think, wait a minute, you saw mine.
I go, Dad, take it easy, take it easy. Who's this guy?
You
You know,
look,
I, for a second, I'm like, actually, I just realized, where are my manners? What's your name?
you look at his name tag. It says Dante.
Dante.
I didn't say Don. You did that. If you said Don, I'm gonna lurch at you over this fucking table.
No, it's Dante. Okay.
I look at
Last
Sid.
name's Donnie.
Put my hand on your wrist with the gun. I go, take it from me, Logan. Dante, I put my hand on his shoulder. It's gonna be all right, buddy. And I squeeze on his shoulder, kind of like what you normally do to fucking people. I squeeze like, it's gonna be all right. I use my tag, my power tag, life drinking.
You're gonna heal?
No, life drinking.
You're gonna make him pass out.
I'm gonna suck the life out of him to make myself feel better.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna heal yourself.
Oh, I'm healing myself,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming I'm gonna do it until this guy.
Yeah.
Let's do change the game. All right. Life drinking.
Everything's
your
gonna be
health.
okay.
Wait, you got those takes. You have wait. Does those takes?
Those tags don't count right now.
I would say, look,
This one's done, right?
Yeah, actually,
Oh, yeah,
yeah, you guys
definitely.
can all take out your dragon
thank
fear at this
God.
point since the dragon is now dead.
just in case, you can use all your like car salesman to make him feel better, to lower his guard and his like feeling of unease,
Yeah.
and then you hit him with the life drain.
Yeah.
All
So I put my hand on his shoulder and say, Dante, I'm very sorry, but this has been a training exercise. Hi, my name is Stephen Flank. I'm from corporate, and you have just. You've just been a subject of a random selection emergency training. I know you're going to be getting a big bonus. You've done great. Here, stand up, come on, it's all right. Look, he's put the gun away.
Wait, hang on.
He's
You
fine.
guys aren't in any uniforms. And what's wrong with
I'm
her?
wearing
What
a
happened?
suit. I'm wearing a suit.
I'm in the uniform.
This is prosthetic.
Oh yeah, you're.
He's in a uniform. I'm in a suit. I'm from corporate. I get dressed business
okay, yeah,
casual.
that makes
This
sense.
is prosthetic. This is prosthetic.
I say to him, is like, I look at him. I'm like, oh, I see it. He's like, My apologies. This is a fake gun. I was just playing the role of a robber.
He's an actor. We hire actors for these corporate. You never heard of like standardized patients and
As you're saying that, his expression is going from like fear to confusion and then like to anger. Like he's like, oh, I'm trying to work here.
Yeah.
Do the life
Don't
drain.
worry, but doing the life drain. But with all that, I'm doing doing a life drain. Doing a life drain. Tailor-made suit. I'm a cunning haggler. I'm turning on the charm. Oh yeah, baby. I've got fucking
Perseverance.
I've got the science museum.
You've just unlocked a new way of assassination.
Huh?
That's a new way of assassination now.
Oh, there you go.
You have to come and charm them, and then when they're not expecting,
New way to assassinate. Fantastic. And so life drinking, science museum, cunning haggler, turn on the charm, tailor-made suit, and
you're good.
how about
Dressed to
hypnotic
kill time.
seduction? What do you feel about that?
Yeah, sure.
6, baby.
Gonna roll like
Impulsive liar.
Yeah, I was about to invoke
There
that
you
weakness
go.
tag since you just had to add a lie to this.
5
Okay.
plus 5.
Watch him actually roll well this time. Oh
Boom.
yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a 7
12.
plus 12. I mean.
So here's the deal. You have a chance to give him a drained 5 status. Do you do that?
How much
that will
is
not-
drained 5?
what's your
'cause I
Oh yeah,
have-
to
You got 12.
knock him out.
Okay.
I'm at slammed 4.
slam 4? Okay, so you could heal yourself up completely. Do you
I'm
want to
gonna
do
do
that?
that.
You touch him, you heal yourself up completely, and his face immediately goes pale. His eyes roll back into his head, and he falls to the ground.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like that scene from Cell when he absorbed that dude.
Oh, dude.
Oh god, no, I'm not.
What? You hit him for 4 to heal 4, right? That's
Yeah.
kind of how it works.
No, he hit him for 5 to
No,
heal
no,
for
he
4.
said he could hit him for 5.
Yeah. So you healed up. You still have 1 juice, by the way, but there's not really.
Dude, hit him for 5, kill him.
Oh, wait.
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
trying to do that, but I don't know if I can transfer.
You still have 1 juice, so yeah, you can do that.
I can
It's a
transfer.
MacGuffin
my
kind of
energy.
ability.
Yeah. For change the game here, you can do that. You're like draining life from him, so you could just like sort of daisy chain and give her 1 status.
All right,
That's
if you're gonna let me
Yeah,
do that, I'll take it.
healer?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I didn't realize he was gonna let. I was like trying to find a creative way to like I shape shift into and like what animal could do this or whatever. I didn't fucking know.
No, this is a full success. This is a lot of tags. So
All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna take enough for myself, and I'm gonna take a juice from him, and I'm gonna like gesture to him to bring her over, and I put my hand on her forehead.
Cool. So you heal the 4 status off of you. Take fatal burns 5 and knock that down to we'll just say burns crispy burns 4.
Is she awake now or not really?
You're awake, but you're also covered in burns.
I'm also
probably
regretting
are-
it. Yeah.
You're regretting it now.
it.
I'm just like,
And with that,
oh.
you give him a drained 5
need a
status, and he falls
drink.
to the ground dead.
I was like,
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's dead.
fuck.
This is a regular guy, and you gave him a tier 5 status.
I let him go. I go. Ah, shit! Did I kill him? Oh shit!
he just falls. I'm just like,
It's your first, huh?
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Oh no! I didn't mean. I just wanted to get out of the. Ow! You motherfucker! What did you do that for? How dare you?
Get a hold of yourself.
We're still in the middle of someplace we shouldn't be.
Okay, shit.
So I look over.
look at him.
Oh god! Get her in the sack. Get her to your sister.
I need a drink.
Get her to your sister. Sorry, I lost my voice.
I look. Wait, I open the paper. Okay.
Sindri, get your bed ready. I got a patient.
I don't think she's a doctor.
No,
is
but
she?
she'll understand when she sees.
Yeah, Sindri says, "Get my bed ready." Oh, okay, yeah, get her in here. Get her in here.
And I slowly scoop her.
It is you. There's a little bit of canvas that touched against your
Yeah.
arm, and it's the worst pain.
Ow!
Get in there, Spot.
Spot Corey gets into the bag. Sindri takes your hand inside the Dexter's laboratory and leads you to a room.
Get out of my laboratory.
Marty, you're all healed up now. There's a dead scientist in the room.
Should we take the body?
Yes.
To also scoop up the body.
You scoop up the body in the
I saw a sarcophagus back there. Why don't you just stick it in there?
Hitman 2 style, just put him in the box.
Just, stick it-
It's all right. I know people. We'll get rid of it easy.
just put it in the sarcophagus.
Going with us.
What? Wait, I don't. No, I don't
Grab
want
the
it.
rocks.
So, anyways, while they're doing this, what I want to do is it's obviously a lab. But the reason I wanted to see if there was a catalog is the console a catalog? Because if they're using their labs, they just use their equipment. There has to be like a computer that has to have some information in the lab.
Yeah, there's a computer, there's a console. If you want to look up some stuff, that would be an investigate. Okay.
While he's doing that, I take my coat back. I just felt naked without it.
I look over to Leland. I said Leland, and I'm guessing there's like boxes of gloves and shit in the fucking thing. I look at the extra, like the large glove, and I'm like, I give him like 3 more extra gloves to somehow fit it on his hand. I said, do not touch the rocks directly. Just get the rocks in the bag. I'm going to see what else we could steal from here that's valuable.
Got it.
And
I just take the bag and like kind of just shimmy them in there.
Yeah, you're making it like expressly clear not to touch the rocks. As you're just kind of like.
I feel like there will be the container that the rocks were in.
Yeah, there's like
Take
a cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like a cart?
Yeah, there's like a
cart into
container
the bag.
that the rocks were in. There was like a cart.
And while
and
no
all
one's
that.
looking, like grab a rock from my pocket.
Yeah.
Rock is rock.
Sindri's arm is also coming out of the bag with like the fake rocks that you guys are putting in.
So we're
And I
swapping
say,
the rocks.
use
right?
gloves. Don't
swapping
leave
the
your
rocks.
fingerprints.
You got it.
So we are swapping the rock.
I just like kind of crush whatever had my fingerprints. I'm gonna take it with me.
Incredible.
Kevin, I have a question.
Yeah, sure, Corey.
Do I still have the bow and arrow grafted in my hand, or did that get charred up?
It's not grafted to your hand.
Or like the vines wrapping or whatever.
Here's the thing:
Like
the bow was completely covered in fire as you were. The bow is not harmed at all,
I would hope.
and you still have it.
dope. Okay.
So, Logan, you go over to a computer console. This is going to be an investigate. So
One thing I'm primarily looking for, knowing that there was something like the boat, these rocks. If anything valuable comes up, but one thing I'm looking for specifically is something that is either cataloged with information that it is like a sustainable high power source of energy.
okay.
Okay, so
So what tags are you using?
So I'm going to use Pocket High Tech tool
Okay.
to hack into it. I'm gonna use where the fuck's my phone? Master Engineering.
Okay.
And now I have to, with that tool, I'm going to mechanically modify the computer to allow me access into it.
Okay.
But since this is also still a computer that I'm not used to, with my master student, I'm able to learn as I go.
Master student?
Yeah.
Yeah. Master, because this is your investigating.
Yeah,
You're like,
literally this is what I do.
these are specifically your tags for like looking up stuff.
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, did that scientist have a coffee?
Don't forget gun.
Yes. There is a half full, incredibly cold coffee now.
I just take it and go.
Love that ASMR.
I was thirsty.
+4.
Nasty ass mug.
That's going to be 9, 13.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
So you have
You
four
learn nothing.
you have 4 questions. What do you?
Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego?
Fuck, I literally was about to say that. So where is
Wow.
Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah.
No. So the first question, I guess, is amongst the inventory. Is there something here that has been cataloged to be a powerful, continuous source of self-reliant energy?
Yeah. So the first thing you notice as you're like going through these records is that these are not like Rift records. They're not like saying like, oh, this is magic or not. So you're just kind of like looking through like a historical catalog. The closest thing you could find, they have like, you know, the engine to like a space shuttle like on the ground floor, but that's just like an old engine that, you know, like you could try to rob, but it's not a power source like in and of itself. So unfortunately, no, there's you know, nothing in the catalogs that like, you know, here's a lantern that never goes out.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So while I'm doing this, I feel like I would notice the bow. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, yeah, you saw the boat.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
the bow.
Oh, the bow. Okay.
The bow. Are there has to be photographs of each item,
Yeah.
right?
Is there anything that catches your eye?
Yeah. Well, I guess what, because I want to lead into this next thing. My second question is, what can I find out about this bow?
Yeah, so you look up into the bow. It is actually on loan from a like a Chinese science museum, actually. And I'm going to give you this as well. As you're looking it up, you look into sort of like the transfer documents. This was transferred to this museum a while ago. Like they've already done sort of like their examining of it, and it was transferred to them through a subsidiary of Helix Labs.
So as I looked at that little, like, what is it, Kill Bill song starts playing in my head when she wants to go. Yeah, dude. All right. My third question is, since I was able to hack into practically its deep network, are there like confidential crates or items that were hidden away or something? Like, what are the most valuable items here?
This is a museum, so there's going to be like sculptures. It's not really like an art museum, but there's just a lot of like artifacts here that could just be like standard, like oh, this is like a priceless artifact. But also like with things like the sarcophagus or like some other stuff, it's honestly going to be harder to find a fence for a lot of this stuff than it is for like the money you're going to get. But yeah, so with your question, like, yeah, you could probably just like grab, anything and it would be valuable. But really honestly, like the biggest thing of value is that bow. I can confirm that for you.
Okay, so like meta-wise, this is the top.
Yeah, the bow is the top tier.
Got it.
Other than the rocks.
Yeah, other than the rocks too.
Nice.
How many rocks are there?
So
6.
many.
Okay.
Did we get all 6 of them?
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. Oh my God. All right. I have one more question. Anything else, you guys? Because I'm looking into the database of this thing. Kevin didn't give me shit.
I see you're doing research.
It's never good enough for you.
Is there any information about Helix Lab in like other future?
Yeah. What's the plan for these rocks? Like, I mean, besides them being, is there any information like?
Should I ask about the rocks, or should I see if any other items have been transferred by Helix Labs?
Yes.
So has
The second
anything else
one.
in the catalog that has been either transferred in the past or recent?
Basically, future scores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
future scores.
Yeah. So here's the deal. You're looking at all these notes while everyone else is sort of like cleaning up, getting things into the bag. Leland's sipping some coffee.
How many boxes did you get?
I'm dragging this body into the
you'll see what I'm gonna
sarcophagus.
do.
Yeah.
After I tell him we're not, stop it. We're not taking the body with us. We have enough bodies.
You just put it. You open a
I'm dragging
sarcophagus,
it out.
dust comes out. There's a preserved corpse, and you're just putting the
mummy's
scientist.
like,
I make the scientist hug him.
Yeah, exactly. The mummy inside like moves a little bit, just and then you put the
realize
body
your,
on top and you close
your
it.
fingerprints are on him.
Shut up.
Your fingerprints are on him.
Not on him. You can't. You find fingerprints on people.
You touched your clothes.
Yeah.
I find some lab
There's some lab gloves.
gloves. I'm not stupid. I'll find some
I
gloves.
tell
and I
everyone,
put
put some gloves on.
them- yeah. Put
So-
some gloves on, and I do this
The
while he's looking up.
bow was on loan from Helix Labs, and the moon rocks were on loan from Helix Labs. You can confirm that. And what was the phrasing of your final question there?
Has anything else been on loan or any subsidiary of Helix Lab been transferred here?
Yes, kind of. You are looking into this, and you see a set of emails. Looks like some of the higher ups here were in talks with Helix Labs. Apparently, they have another artifact that they would like the museum to look at, but they kind of need to keep this one on the down low, because the moon rocks, it's like the story was like, oh, this is for like science and all that, but this one you see an email from Trent David, your former supervisor at Helix Labs.
Oh, that dickhead.
Fuck.
And the email
guy?
says,
Yeah, I remember that guy.
we have something else.
Wasn't he like a dude?
He was.
he's kind
That's
of a
why he's
dude.
called Trent.
He was
Yeah.
like a dude. Okay.
We have something else that you guys may be interested in, but not sure how we can spin the scientific value of this. And as you scroll down, you see an image attached to the email. And you see a pile of rats, all formed into a humanoid shape, a very blurry picture taken from the end of a hallway, and
That's some
that
SCP shit right
and that
there.
humanoid figure made out of a pile of rats is holding an assault rifle.
What the?
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh no! Stupid joke we made has turned into
You
a plot
turned
point.
it into the Rat King?
Yes.
No.
With a gun.
So,
Keep shooting him, but he's not dying because I'm all right.
Do you say something when you see it?
So I want to feel like the camera's zooming in, like I'm like eyes of discovery, and I'm like, really, those fucking rats? And then cut to black.
cut to black. So, next session, you guys will be sort of splitting up, recovering, fencing your new stolen goods. Because you took care of the main security feature and Sindri has control of all the cameras on the ground floor, there's not really a problem with you guys getting out of here.
Shit, man.
Can we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, you guys need to get the fuck out of here now.
I was gonna open the bag and just go like, just like do a roll and just walk.
Yeah, I was about to say, at this point, with all that's been going on, there have been like so many silent alarms tripped. Like, you guys need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, for sure.
And with that, though, next session, we'll deal with the aftermath of the Moon Goon heist. But I have one more question for you all. Did y'all have fun?
So much.
The boss is bullshit.
The boss was all him.
Well, no, she made it possible.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wait a minute. Haven't all the bosses just been you and me taking care of it?
I did some shit last
You
time.
flew as a
never
pterodactyl.
Yeah,
damaged
yeah,
it,
you got
that's
us
the
to
thing.
safety.
To be fair,
is-
Corey also got it down to half health.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're the one
Yeah.
who busted the hole in it.
Yeah.
By the way, this
that's
boss
true.
is actually
Okay,
from
I
the
stand
expansion
corrected.
Shadows and Showdowns. I don't want to say this is a homebrew by me. I'm using this straight from the book, baby.
Hey.
Anyway, I hope you all had fun.
Sponsor.
Thank you all for joining us for another great session. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Laters.